按任意键开始。滑鼠右键，设定值。星爵 Mode。记得消耗你的天赋点数。天赋可以显著提高你最喜欢的咒语和技能的威力，让你在战斗中取得优势。
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Wow.
地图，高地，收藏箱，25 out of 南霍格华兹火米村谷地，东北福特沼家庭，北福特圣巴卡塔，北福特沼泽匹鱼河高地南霍格华兹地区，敌人等级，火米村谷火米村谷地。高地南霍格西霍格南霍格高地南霍格火米村剧毒复仇有名男子真正的朋友南火米村任何装备的你可透过在 J 皮聘魔药店购买配方，以及在金毛菊与毒鹅膏购买种子，以解锁工具轮魔药和植物。神奇萝卜则提供魔药原料的种子。
吃东西又没有人，呵呵，他靠腰的，杀掉，推狙，给他不堪负荷，嘿，超负荷。走开啦，哭啦！下再走开啦。开始游戏。还有点不快，太扯了。3个人看，真小。走开了，跳吊是怎么回事？主线都打完了，闪光大切了。
按任意键开始，滑鼠右键 R 线。一个火米村商贩正在为其兽寻找好家， 并会为你带给他的任何东西提。
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
购买，购买。
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
我很乐意帮忙。
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
法蒂拉，法蒂拉，阿华，阿华，这些孔雀。 玩的小游戏。
选取地面。
这都是个啥？飞起来喽，宝贝！风切声。
That Pippin should have been here by now.
我到啦。
Madam Lawang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
这嘴炮
魔药在这里。
Why do you keep ordering from him if you think the quality to be inferior?
It would seem I have more and more customers who are trying to stay out of sight. I'm not one to judge. You can simply imagine the stress I'm under to deliver quality products. Unlike some vendors, I strive to keep my customers satisfied.
魔药在这，魔药在。
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
没问题。
I'd rather not, but if you insist, so be it.
I do insist.
4. 隐形魔药。
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
那好吧。你可以告诉
You mentioned that more and more customers are trying to stay out of sight. Why?
Well, I can't speak for all of them, but certainly my Ashwinder customers have their reasons. If I were you, I'd forget I heard that.
那好吧。那好吧。
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
我可以看看你的商品吗？
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for
贩售
today?
物品。蓝色太阳防护目镜。
This will do
流
just
苏学
fine.
院凯尔特
Thank
披
you.
风。流苏无边金边半月眼。流苏学院围巾。装饰齐全的未识别的头部物品。
Thank you for stopping in.
等级28 ESC
I
键。
appreciate it.
地图高地霍格华兹谷地肯桥梅林试炼南霍格华火米北福特火米村收藏箱西火米村火米村的西侧滑鼠右键南火米图示带 R 线行会力量和控制咒语可以帮助你对付较小的敌人。透过练习，你甚至
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
购买。
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
不客气，他确实是不客气。
Nothing to worry about. I handled it.
Glad to hear it. And thank you again for your help.
谢谢你，谢谢你。
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Pippin.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that delivery fee to have someone capable deal with that witch.
Best of luck with your potions, Mr. Pippin.
Do take care.
Revelio.
Revelio
等级地图任务命运的阴敲诈的命运的阴影下。 塞巴斯蒂安希望我在地下墓穴事件发生后，在的血与他会地图呼噜宴地点霍格华兹命运的因黑魔法防御费格教授的教黑魔法防御术黑魔法防御实战指南条一个火米村商贩正在为其兽寻找好家，并会为你带给他的任何东西提供硬币。当你的4
血，来时钟转动。OK。
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Your uncle.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but
What? Turn me in?
ESC 键，路摩斯，
跟现
咒虐，辐射咒，
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
黑魔法。
Turn me in?
哎呀，还是迷雾啊！
Sebastian,
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to. Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
那好吧，
I don't know what to do, Sebastian.
You don't know. You do know. Anne has no one. I regret everything I did. I know what I did was wrong. I only hope she can forgive me.
知道，
That everyone can forgive me.
奇怪了。
No matter what happens from here. I'm glad we met.
Poor Sebastian.
Ominous?
What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
我们应该带塞巴斯蒂安去投案。
We don't have a choice. You're right. You were right the entire time.
I wish I hadn't been. If we do this, we may never see Sebastian again.
我们必须带他去，我们必须。
I realize that, but it's the right thing to do. He killed his uncle. We've tried to justify his actions every step of the way, but this has gone too far. It has to stop.
Very well. Leave it to me. I'll tell the headmaster. Farewell for now. I shall be in touch. Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
What should I do? What should I do?
Revelio.
地图，呼噜宴地点，大厅，密室，万英室，图示。特殊奖励会随着实战指南挑战的进度而解。
I have news about Sebastian. Meet me in the Undercroft as soon as you can.
等级28，装备领饰、首饰，已装备面部穿戴，已装备毛衬帽，已装备的物品，头饰黑魔法助魔药师帽，黑魔法帽，已装备的物品领饰，头饰。 已装备的物品：妖精制头妖精制头盔、黑魔法驻军帽、黑魔法魔药师帽、黑魔法魔药师帽、黑魔法驻军帽、接触魔头饰。已装备的物品：领饰。已装备的领饰：斗篷及神秘灯芯晨曦长袍、神秘灯芯晨曦长袍。 传奇服装，已装备的物品，等级。魔药台回神终极魔药，硬的固魔终极魔药，等级28。地图 呼噜燕任务，偷猎弹，滑鼠右，敲诈的依据。地图，北霍格华兹校区，敲诈的火米村谷地。火米村地图，火米村任务，友谊的阴影下。地图，呼噜燕霍格华兹。魔咒友谊的阴影下。自从费德罗特地下墓穴的事件发生以来，已经过了黑魔法季的追踪未发现的呼噜燕已解锁快速穿梭地点，并缩短到达新活动。等级、装备、首饰、面部穿戴。已装备的物品：面部外观，书呆子、黑魔法面金边圆形眼镜。头饰，黑色圆顶礼帽。已装备的黑魔法手套。火灰蛇骷髅，黑魔法已装备幸运妖精手套。为幸运的黑魔法幸运妖精手套已装备的物品。传奇级领饰外观，石项链。已装备的物品，石项链。黑魔法斗篷及长传奇披风，学霸斗篷。黑魔法长袍，学霸斗篷。是有行缝学已装备的物品，学霸斗篷。服装外已装备的物品，学霸服装。黑魔法装扮。交错的魔杖，古兰礼服。古兰礼服，适合黑魔法装扮，适合那学霸服装。黑魔法装交错的魔杖冠军任务，没有作业。
Thank you for coming.
Ominous, I received your owl. What's happened with Sebastian?
He's been expelled, and will soon face trial at the Ministry. Although Anne wanted to turn him in, I think now she's torn. I confess I know how she feels. As much as we all wanted Sebastian to face the consequences of his actions. It will never be the same without him. Just standing here in the Undercroft without Sebastian feels wrong.
我明白你的意思。
Sebastian brought all of this on himself. We tried and tried to stop him.
We did. I just wish things had turned out differently.
Were you able to tell Sebastian about Rookwood cursing Anne?
I was. Black let me talk to Sebastian before he left. At first he wouldn't believe it. Then he realized it all made sense. Unfortunately, his anger only grew towards goblins and dark wizards. Anne was shocked too, but in some sense relieved to know the truth about who was responsible. I think it brought her some peace.
I'm glad to hear it. She deserves peace.
She does. Sebastian was my best friend. I can't imagine Hogwarts or anywhere without him. I know you two had grown close, that you were helping each other with more than just finding a cure for Anne. He never gave specifics, but I know it was important. He means a lot to us both. I hope we get the chance to tell him that one day. I know we had a bit of a rocky start, but you've proven yourself as a friend. I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
等级28，地图任务，敲诈的依据，滑鼠右键，地图，南霍格火米村，收藏箱，偷猎弹， 帕比传给我一只猫。北活米村，世界地北活追踪位，你可将4个。许多任务都有咒语或等级要求。存取你的任务日志以检视任务要求。
Indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Point of toilet can be done
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
我会去找毕科先生的。我会去。
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit.
等级28装备，面部穿戴，面部外书呆子半框眼镜，人鱼面罩，金边缘银色木蓝色金边半月书呆子蓝色蝾螈菊蓝色4太阳防护目镜，蝾螈棕掩护目镜蓝色4框眼镜，太阳防护眼镜。 葵的蓝色4葵的骑护目金色龙眸眼镜蓝色太阳防护银色木质眼镜金色陶瓷银色木质眼镜已装备的物品陶瓷面蝾螈菊掩护目镜银色眼金边半月眼镜陶瓷面银色镶边圆形眼镜金色龙已装备地图首饰头饰。 黑色圆智慧软了帽，魔药师帽，黑魔法帽，黑魔法帽，血红、紫红色背草帽遮，翠绿帽子，蕾丝膜，深红色草帽，发条软，紫红色帽子，优质紫拜暂停，紫红色帽子，优质紫红色尖顶头饰，发条软，时髦礼帽，游牧帽，毛衬帽。 流苏无边短棕褐色睡帽，优质棕褐色等级挑战。
Revelio. Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Motherfucker.
3根扫帚。
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
那正是我需要的。
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
拉贝女士，
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not
Revelio.
too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
You're worrying far too much. Nobody's
Revelio.
Why did you buy me a second pair? I hate these
Novelty
socks.
socks at that price can't be passed up. Be thankful you have
I'd
socks.
rather have no socks than be dancing like this.
You're not dancing, you're exercising.
Father, why is he dancing?
See? And you said the charms come out in the wash, but it hasn't.
Someone so dramatic, just like your father. Anyone who thinks you had an affliction.
Has he been hurt?
Revelio.
Until then, you'll learn to be thrifty and behave. You're starting to cause a scene.
Papa,
Plenty for your perusal today.
高级巫
Take
师
your
傅
time,
贩售
sir.
物品，
That woman will say
贩售
anything to
物
avoid
异想
spending
天
her
开
command.
的魔法黑色圆顶礼帽，神秘灯目光披风，聪明软嫩帽，神秘灯芯绒长袍，传奇。
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
谢谢你愿意跟我谈。
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
你应该公开发声才对。你选择默。
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty. To be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there. He must be around here somewhere.
Oh, will there ever be another one?
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio!
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
一些敌而现行有时可揭示困难魔法。
Footprints led to this room.
一
There must be another way forward. Accio! The hidden door. Revelio! Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Revelio! I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Not gonna work. Using that girl as bait. That one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Harlow says her friend will be ready. He wants them alive.
Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Glacius!
You're going to regret that.
Bombarda!
Expulsion!
Expelliarmus! Glacius! I confront one!
Reductor! Still! Reductor!
Bombarda! Protego! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Don't think you're going to...
Glacius! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Glacius!
Come on.
What are your faults, son?
Incendio! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo!
Disarm my wand, feel my wrath. Expulsion!
Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
Give it back!
A friend to fix me.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacius!
Stop that right now!
The
book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
我亲爱的奥托
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Revelio! Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Natty must be here somewhere.
You found us! I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe.
Revelio. Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked.
Revelio.
Any luck with my wand? Please.
Revelio.
My wand is somewhere in this room. I can tell.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there. Revelio. Aloha Mora.
9. 移动绿色星火 AV 移动红色星火 ESC 键返回
Mr. Rabe's wand must be nearby if he can sense it from his cell. Mr. Rabe's wand! He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Revelio.
And put an end to Harlow once and for all.
白色轮廓表示你的活动目标。瞄准模式滑鼠右键显示额外。
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, they've also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
了解。
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
"等级、收藏、装备、天赋、黑魔法、黑魔法、缓速咒、阿旺亚克亚朗精通、永恒诅咒。敌人受到诅咒时，诅咒效果持续时间较长。核心等级。地图：火米村高级任务。任务。 滑鼠右键，鹰马标，滑鼠右键。真正的月亮贝家庭，罗兰德，滑鼠右键。我们的爱，滑鼠右键。城堡地图，挑战，世界地图，收藏，总体进度，天赋，库存，迷踪装备，胖胖球首饰。 雪松铆钉手套、面部穿戴、蝾螈菊掩护目镜、头饰、游牧帽、斗篷及长、皮革长为识别的背部物、服装、格子休以装备奶油色任务。地图：火米村。挑战：世界地图，霍格华呼噜燕地密室，万英室。 记得在困难的战斗场景中使用 Tab。 盆栽桌，小盆栽，此魔药，此魔药。等级，装备，装备，领饰，已装备的斗篷及长袍、皮革冬季斗篷。服装，整洁紫红色装扮。传奇格子休闲校服。斗篷及传统学霸斗篷，学霸斗篷，学霸斗篷。经典3连隐形长袍。服装，格子休闲校服。服装，交错的魔杖冠军外衣，黑魔法古兰礼服，格子及长校服，斗篷及长服装。头饰，等级挑战。地图，呼噜眼地图书馆，火米全部收藏。米出口，库存地图出口，火米等级挑战，探索总体进战斗，击败10个黑巫师，击败40个，击败100个黑巫，击败5，击败30，击败60个，击败20，击败10个行，击败3，击败6个2，击败20个，击败5个，击败70个，击败10个，击败2，完成完成10个决斗壮举，完成10个，完成2，击败4，击败30，任务，完成18个之，完成10个之探索。于火米村收，于火米村，于霍格华兹收集，于霍格华兹收集25，于高地收集2份，于高地实战指南，于火米，于高地收万英拯救10只奇兽。升级装备，拯救20只，探索实战指万英式。任务设定值，退出游戏，再入游戏。我们的储存空白存档栏位，我们的空白存档储存完成。确定要退出吗？